Stand by with logos.
Move legal. And cue logo sequence.
Start of game has been activated. We're set.
Waiters always pushing the veal.
I'll take the spaghetti.
You should have tried the veal, Pezar.
Spaghetti.
Fish, spaghetti, veal. Well, worry no longer. Thanks to the new book, 1001 Excuses Not to Order the Veal. This handy restaurant companion lists over 1,000 excuses to use when you don't want to order veal. Just listen.
I can't eat veal because I'm from Scandinavia.
I'd order the veal, but it causes my limbs to fall off.
Or come fresh.
Okay, we've got one contestant ready to go.
And 30 seconds, people.
Bonjour, they call me Donnie. Have you any interest in learning the game's Fungibles? Yeah? Well then, girdle your loins. You'll see a whole slaw of questions, and when you obfuscate the correct answer, press the button next to it. Press either up, left, right, or down on your plus control pad. There is a timer that's tick-tockling away. That means the sooner you are to buzz in, the more De Niro you'll make. Or squeender.
We're almost at places. 10 seconds.
Happy trials.
Bloody terror check.
6, 5,
Let's go to black.
3.
In order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
I am Cookie Masterson, and this game may contain mild violence and full frontal donkey nudity. Flying solo, so did Amelia Earhart, and look how that turned out. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
Supreme Court Children's Vitamins. There may not be a lot of vitamins in hamburger, but there are plenty of vitamins in Warren Burger.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, let's light this sucker. Kicking things off, astronomy. How many Earths could you stuff into the volume of Uranus before it just couldn't take anymore? 6, 63, 630, or 6,300? You could fit a little over 63 Earths into the massive volume of Uranus. 64 if you really relax. Next. $5 artwork. Suppose Jackson Pollock had become a sandwich artist at Subway. What would his supervisor have noted about his performance? Wastes time by precisely laying each vegetable, overuses the sauce squirters, insists on cutting bread at a 45-degree angle, or always shapes the ham into flowers. Watch your clock. Pollock was a pioneer of the drip method, a style where forceful, rapid, and impulsive strokes of paint, were directly applied onto the canvas. And in the time it took to complete this question, 5 new subways just opened up in your town. Enjoy. Here's one I like to call, Who's the Dummy? So, I've been practicing ventriloquism lately, and I'm getting pretty good. I just have a little trouble with my B's, P's, and M's. Anyway, I'd like to introduce my partner, Billy O'Brien. Say hello, Billy O'Brien. Hello, Dilly O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me. Billy, it's good to see you. Wish I could say the same thing, Dunny. Just get on with the question. Calm down, Mr. Nan. So I've been planning a trick to get away from this, Dunny, that for some unresolved legal trodlings, I can't have a task tort. Which of these tropical destinations is a U.S. territory and therefore wouldn't require a task tort to travel to? The Bahamas, Cuba, Guam, or Dominican Republic? Is your head hollow like 9? Ready for this? Guam is United States territory. You know, Billy, wherever you go, I have to go too. You think I don't know that? You know how embarrassing it is for me when I'm on a date and I need you to unzip my pants?
Everybody quattro, hey!
Coming up next, I'll dance, but I'm not wearing a hard hat. Which of these characters is not dressed to resemble a member of the Village People? Woody from Toy Story, Bob the Builder, Captain Hook, or Chief Wiggum? Construction worker, cop, and cowboy are all Village People. Pirate is not. I always wondered what village those people came from. Wherever it was, it seemed very fun and career-oriented.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Take a stab at Pope Rock, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's the name of a pope or the name of a Britney Spears song. If it's a pope, press left on your plus control pad. If it's from Britney, press right on your plus control pad. Each one right gets you 300 delicious communion wafers. Each one wrong costs you 300 strands of hair. And God says you must finish this thing in 30 seconds or less, or he will send Kevin Federline to your house. Okay, let's move. Innocent. Lucky. Urban. Outrageous. Hilarious. Toxic. Lonely. May the Lord and Britney Spears in a Catholic schoolgirl costume be with you. Another thing the Pope and Britney have in common, neither of them wear panties. That's round 1. And you've got a decent score there. Don't screw it up. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And don't forget, our wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Okay, here it comes. May I introduce... I pezzed my pants. Suppose Pez comes out with a Perez Hilton dispenser. If your Perez Hilton Pez is packed completely full of Pez, just like Perez is chock full of juicy celebrity gossip, how many Pez could you suck from Perez's neck? 8 Pez per Perez Pez, 10 Pez per Perez Pez, 12 Pez per Perez Pez, or 14 Pez per Perez Pez. Time's a-wasting. Apparently you've never heard of giving it that old college try. This would have been a nice choice. A standard Pez dispenser, whether shaped like Perez or not, holds 12 pieces of candy. And they say eating too much candy is bad for your health, but I have to say it's probably better for you than reading his blog.
Question 7.
Here's a good one. Hole in more than one. Since Tiger Woods got married in 2004, in which year was Tiger Woods' wood anniversary? 2005, 2006, 2008, or 2009? The 5-year anniversary is the Wood anniversary, and 2009 was the year of Wood's, hard times. Yeah, I'm guessing he wishes there was a little less wood that year.
Lord and chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Why not try foodies in a half shell? Given the dietary habits of tortoises, what would the Teenage Mutant Ninja Tortoises most likely order at Pizza Hut? A Super Supreme Pizza, Meat Lovers Pizza, hold the pizza meat only, a Veggie Lovers Pizza, or no pizza, just a 2-liter of Coke? Want to see the right answer? Unlike turtles, most tortoises are herbivores, meaning they only eat plants. So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Tortoises would probably order the Veggie Lovers Pizza. Also, and I've done some research on this, very few tortoises are actually ninjas. This pizza has the wrong answer baked right into the crust. But your supreme mistake has brought you a supreme reward because you've just won Supreme Court Children's Vitamins. Nothing keeps children happy and healthy like John Roberts, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and Samuel Alito. This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I die.
And now, don't come in here, I'm feldsparring. What do a Victoria's Secret model and the mineral feldspar have in common? Both are extremely hot, both are partially synthetic, both are thin and malleable, or both have perfect cleavage. Now, why wouldn't you even take a guess? It's not like anyone's going to find out. Let me show you the right answer. The cleavage of a mineral refers to the way it can be split along a parallel surface, and feldspars is perfect in one direction. So that's what a Victoria's Secret model and feldspar have in common. And also both rarely speak English.
Hold me, never let me go. And my dreaming questions.
Next up, Harold and Kumar go to the Middle Ages. If it were like the castles of yore, how could White Castle defend itself from the marauding Harold and Kumar? Paint the restaurant black, build the restaurant in a valley, throw onions at them to blind them, or pour hot fryer oil on them? One incredibly horrific means of defending a castle was to pour hot oil on attackers from up above. It was also how medieval chefs got the idea to deep fry meat. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see two clues that match, press your A button. $4,000 for a right answer, but say goodbye to $4,000 if you're wrong. And most importantly,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. The hair up there. For some, every day's a bad hair day. Good luck. That's all she wrote! What's underneath your hair? A brain full of useless information, that's what.
You don't know Jack!
Good job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing?
All right then, have you any tinkling for jumping back into the proceedings?
In 2002, a film came out that changed the genre of fantasy suspense forever.
Mine the sunlight as it dies. A wary sight for weary eyes.
No, witch, you will not weaken me.
Salazar, throw me the pendant!
That film was Witch's Wheel 2. You probably don't remember the original Witch's Wheel. It was kind of a mess. But the sequel has left audiences wondering what happens next for nearly 10 years. This summer, the wait is over. Chauncey Zeigman presents Witch's Wheel 2. 2.
The silence of these woods is suspicious.
Salazar, free elves!
Quickly, Warlock, an incantation.
This July, prepare yourselves for Witch's Wheel 2. 2. The sequel to the sequel.
Guten Tag, I am Pope Benedict XVI. When I enter a church, I always reach for the basin of holy water as a gesture of symbolic cleansing. But when I enter a gymnasium to either get my elliptical on or just to wail on my rock-hard abs, I reach for a bottle of vitamin holy water. Vitamin holy water replenishes my electrolytes while giving me godlike strength for higher reps and an even higher calling. It's sacred, refreshing, and loaded with vitamin G.
Monica, I have cherished every day I've spent with you. You are the love of my life. Will you marry me?
Oh, Charles, of course. And what a unique ring. Is that a...
Gallstone? Yes, it's mine. I wanted to give you something symbolic of my love for you, so I had the hardened excess bile that my gallbladder produced forged into your ring.
How romantic. It's perfect. And you're perfect. I would have had a lot of gall to say no.
On the contrary, love. On the contrary. Seriously, though, that gallstone was one of the most painful things I've ever experienced.
The You've Got Gall Gallstone Jewelers. When giving her a piece of your heart isn't enough.
Hi, Anthony Matterhorn here for Bloodco, the Tri-County's #1 resource for your commercial blood needs. And right now, we got more blood than we know what to do with. We got in buckets, baggies, pots, and pans. You name it, it's filled with blood. It's a bloody mess at Bloodco. And I don't mean in a British way. I mean, there's stuff that was once circulating through a living thing all over the place way. Having a party? Need a transfusion? Come to Bloodco. We don't ask questions. Need lamb's blood? We probably have it. We don't really keep track of that sort of thing. Bloodco. We got blood. Why don't you know where it came from? Bloodco. When you need blood, you gotta go to Bloodco. Bloodco. Did you know that 12 cups of raw spinach has as much sodium as an order of French fries at McDonald's?
Did you say as much sodium as French fries?
And that 54 cups of spinach has just as many calories?
As many calories as French fries?
Makes you think twice about eating spinach, doesn't it?
Yes.
Spinach. Is it really strong to the finish? Vote no on Proposition 14H and keep spinach and other vegetables out of our schools.
Morning, Ted. Oh, you look horrible. Rough night last night?
You bet. It was Carol's and my anniversary, and we didn't get any sleep.
Sounds great.
You'd think, but I don't know. Nighttime's just not the same as it used to be.
Sounds like you need some nighttime putty.
Nighttime whaty?
Nighttime putty. It's just like regular putty, but for nighttime.
Huh, how's it work?
Here, I'll show you. See, because nighttime putty's made from a water-soluble, stain-proof plasticine polymer, I can mold it around this area here, or even back here, and up over this, for a fit that goes on smooth and stays secure all night long.
I see. Whoa, what's that part for?
I thought you'd ask about that. Look, if I bend this back here and open this flap, ta-da!
Oh my gosh, how'd that get in there?
Beats me.
Wow, Dan, you sure know a lot about nighttime putty.
In an ordinary restaurant.
Anything else for you tonight?
Until